What's going on, good people? Welcome on into the Delmarva Sports Insider, the only live and local show dedicated to giving you all local sports all the time. I'm Sports Director Trayvon Miles.
And I'm Brandon Bossert. Welcome on into the show. We've got a lot to get into tonight. We've got football, baseball, softball, soccer. We've got so much to talk about today.
Yeah, Brandon, it's been a few weeks since we've been on the show together, but here we are, and we've got a ton of action to get to.
That's right, Trey. I'm not sure the last time that we had as highly anticipated a game as the one tonight between Easton and Decatur, and that's where we are going to begin. They are our game of the week across the entire conference. Easton has been the clear-cut team in the North, unbeaten this spring season.
Yeah, Stephen Decatur fell to Y-High a few weeks ago, but the Tribe fell to Parkside last week, leaving Decatur as the clear-cut leader in the Bayside South. So the football gods blessed us with the matchup of the top team in the North against the best in the South tonight. It also happens to be the two top teams that throw it around the most, Easton and Decatur. The Warriors striking first. Ryan O'Connor, mean pump fake, and the dime to Grant Copper in the corner of the end zone.
Just getting started.
Warriors up 7-0 after the first quarter. Now, following an O'Connor interception, the Seahawks going to take advantage. Ashton Snellsire, he said, hey, I'm in this game too. He's coming right back, finding Kobe Higgins, 75 yards, 2-point conversion good. Decatur up 1 point in the second. Next Easton drive, O'Connor drifted out of the pocket. Watch this placement into the corner of the end zone. How about that?
Insane.
Nate Book going to get the touchdown. Easton up 16 midway through the second, but right before the half, Decatur punching back. Snellsire over the middle to Zamir Handy. He's got some moves breaking down the defense. Down the sideline, into the end zone. Easton cuts it to 8 at the half.
You know what, Trey? I am so jealous that I was not at this game tonight. Second half, Decatur looking for more. Ashton Snellsire dropping back. Another dime to Higgins. And he outruns the defense 69 yards to the end zone for the score. And just like that, it's a 2-point game to start the second. But ensuing Warriors drive, O'Connor rolling out to his left again.
Oh, this is
filthy. Again, perfect pass to Jonathan Pope for the score. His third of the game. He had 5 as Easton goes up by 2 scores. And just for good measure, handoff going to Jaron Winters. Winters powering his way. Hey, great to see the ground game in this one, right, Trey?
Yeah.
Easton pulls away for the 42-20 win over Decatur.
The main thing was we wanted to come out here and we wanted to show everyone who Easton is, and you know, it's good that everyone else is kind of coming to spread offense. You know, that's awesome that kind of can spread around the Bayside, but you know, we really wanted to show what we're about, and we really wanted to show that we're the best. It's all of us together doing what we got to do, and when 5 different guys score a touchdown, LJ Murray too at the end, it's really hard to stop.
I put in the work and practice, and I show them that I can play any position they need me to, and they tell me to go somewhere they can put me on the offensive line, and I'd go down there and give it all I got.
First of all, this game, regardless of what the final score ended up being, this game did live up to the hype. 2 teams who are pushing the conference forward in Easton and Decatur. There's not been this amount of passing in the Bayside probably ever, and I think it's good for our league. The best 2 quarterbacks in the league as well. I thought Easton came in, obviously, Brandon, with an edge in Ryan O'Connor, but Decatur, they also have some injuries, some big-time guys missing. My first time seeing Easton in person, and boy, was I impressed. They are a great team.
Yeah, like you said, this game more than lived up to the hype. Not only do you have the top quarterbacks in the North and the South matching up, but you have some amazing plays being made by players all over the field in this one, including Winters with 2 rushing touchdowns and an interception in this one. You had highlight reel catches and plays being made all over the field, enough to make up the top 5 all by itself. But let's talk about Ryan O'Connor. He really is next level talent right here. But I am so thankful that we are getting to see him play this spring, because we really don't know the next time a passer will come along the Bayside with this much talent and this much seasoning. So it's good to see him at least one more time, one more go around here during the spring. And those were some incredible throws that we saw today.
He was incredible tonight.
All right, now let's turn our attention to Snow Hill. What a moment prior to the Eagles game with Colonel Richardson. This is Guy Spiker, number 89. He has been the team manager for a few years now. Well, today He got a chance to put the pads on.
Oh,
Guy
yeah.
gets the rock,
Rumble,
and he
big
is off.
fella.
He's protecting that baby.
Oh, yeah.
His close friend, Ira Bain, number 2, leading the way down the field.
Oh,
Guy
man.
holding on to that football as he crosses the goal line. He spikes it as he scores. Man, this was such a great moment. His
Chills.
Snow Hill Eagles teammates and Colonel Richardson players all gather around him to celebrate the big score. And then after that, he took the football over to the stands, gave the ball to his mom, a moment that Guy will remember for the rest of his life. Trey, this was absolutely amazing to go to.
That is awesome, man.
And Coach Dietrich Downing has been planning this since the start of the season. This video is just proof of how much Guy means to this football team.
That play just shows how much Guy means to this team.
I look at Guy as like a little brother to me. He's a little challenge, so I try to look out for him here and there. He really means a lot to me.
He loves everyone. He works extremely hard. He's a person who follows all the school rules. He's compassionate to all students, so we think he's just a wonderful person.
What a great moment there for Guy Spiker. His
awesome.
teammates played pretty inspired ball after that. Shaquan Williams, we see him on the basketball court. How about this? Picking off that pass. Colonel Richardson recovered, though, got the ball back. Here comes Cam Erickson bursting through the hole,
big
gets
boy.
the edge, and he is gone. And he was not done in this one. Check out this run by Erickson right here. He's going to get hit by 2 Eagles. Bam! Powering right through, but he ain't going down till he crosses that goal line. What a run by the bruising back. Eagles punch back, though. The ball goes to Isaiah Hassel, and he gets it to the outside. A foot race to the end zone, and Hassel wins that race. Eagles touchdown. It was 14-6 at halftime. Colonel would turn it on in the second half, sparked by Elijah Palmer's kickoff return touchdown here. Colonel takes it by a final of 58-20.
And one more score to share with you tonight on the Bayside football scene. Cambridge South Dorchester moves to 5-1 with a 54-30 win over Kent County in Wharton. The Vikings led 28-12 at the half. Then they proceeded to outscore the Trojans 26-18 in the second half to win. They move to play Easton next week, and that one should be interesting. So to wrap everything up, first of all, kudos to Snow Hill's football coaches, administration, their players, as well as Colonel for making that young man's dream come true. Look, you rarely see the scores or remember the scores, but you rarely forget the moments. And I think that's one of those that everyone will always remember that was involved. Now, on the football front, cannot wait to see what we have in Cambridge and Easton next week. We saw what that game was last season, and it has the billing to be just as good this year. Also, if COVID protocols allow it, we could get Ken Island and Queen Anne's, which should be another great matchup. Brandon, I also want to hurl this at you really quickly. Do we think that Colonel Richardson has a shot to beat North Carolina next week?
Ooh, Trey. Man, we got to pump the brakes there.
Maybe?
I think we got to pump the brakes there. I mean, give North Carolina a little more respect. You know?
I agree. I just wanted to throw it out there.
But you know what? When they put up 58 points, and their offense has been pretty good so far this year. You never know. You never know. But that will be an interesting matchup to watch out for next week. But as for this week, what an amazing moment to be a part of down at Snow Hill. You see it on television all the time. Never been a part of it. But it was an awesome moment and an awesome experience to be out there. Congratulations to Colonel, to Snow Hill, to the administration, like you said. That's a moment that will last a lifetime for this young man. And it was truly special to be part of that. But as for the game, I was impressed with Cam Erickson out of everyone on the field. Not only is he a bruising back on the offensive side, but he has an incredible motor on the defensive side as well. Sniffs out the ball really well on defense. Can't leave out Elijah Palmer as well. He's a great wide receiver, made a fantastic catch down there on a two-point conversion, then showed off the wheels on that kickoff return. So that Colonel Richardson offense, very explosive. They could give North Carolina a run for their money next week.
Yeah, I was just saying, Colonel, they scored some points. I know North Carolina is down a little bit this year. Could this be the year? We never know. I guess we will know.
Colonel's defense has to show up next week.
If that game happens next week. All right, that'll do it for the A block. We're taking a quick commercial break. But when we return, we had quite the week on the diamond and the field hockey and soccer fields as well. We're recapping the week that was when DSI returns.
My name is TJ Johnson. I play for Snow Hill Football, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.